It is International Women's Day, and many today will celebrate their teachers as well as Education Week in the Turks and Caicos wraps up. And coming up on Monday, a public holiday and Commonwealth Day. Plus, we have a time change on the weekend. Lots to get through. Top stories for Friday, March 8th, 2024. In the morning edition, I'm Deandrea Hamilton.
This is an important advisory from Digicel Turks and Caicos. All Digicel subscribers whose SIM cards were issued prior to July 2021, kindly visit your nearest Digicel store and have your SIM card swapped at no cost to you. There's also dedicated SIM swap teams that will be at different locations throughout the various islands on specific days. Please look out for the communication via SMS text message. This is a Telecoms Commission regulatory mandate and enhances network reliability and speed. Please swap your SIM cards as soon as possible to avoid mobile service interruption.
The Turks and Caicos Hotel and Tourism Association says TCI must take a systemic approach to curbing violence. Speaking out now following a shooting at a Bight area hotel which left one of its staff members dead. President James McAnally and Executive Director Stacey Cox, in a statement issued yesterday, said the surge in brazen murders and associated crimes have resulted in an alarming statistic for the country, leaving residents and visitors distraught and irreversibly affected. It was also said this wave threatens the safety of residents and jeopardizes the reputation of the Turks and Caicos as a premier travel destination. The TCHTA has made recommendations which go beyond responses by the UK through its Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office and say they are willing to partner with organizations to see an end to neighborhoods being robbed of their young men. They identified at least 6 youth organizations and avenues as positive outlets for youth, explaining that the TCHTA endorses the Reaching the Stars program, which is set to get started soon, and the group extended condolences to the family of the young man murdered, a 22-year-old who was shot in the parking lot of the Waimara Resort on Tuesday night. McAnally reminded the low crime rate is one of the reasons guests love the Turks and Caicos Islands. You're listening to the news that matters most, a Magnetic Media production. Century 21 Arishar Properties is your best resource for buying or selling any real estate in the Turks and Caicos Islands, whether it's a condo, house, villa, commercial property, or vacant land. Century 21 TCI can assist you with your real estate needs. No matter the sign, keep Century 21 Arishar Properties in mind. Call 649-941-7368 or email your friends at century21tci.com. Dana Malcolm covered the Education Symposium, talks focused on parents and their role in educational development, and filed this report.
This Education Week, the ministry is focusing on parents and strengthening the bond between home and school to support our students better.
It creates lasting impressions and shapes the educational journey of our children in profound ways.
Speaking at the 2024 Education Symposium was Dr. Anya Malcolm Gibbs, head of the Department of Special Education Needs Services. She stresses that parental involvement creates a more holistic society.
We know that parental involvement has a direct impact on reducing juvenile delinquency and crime rates. And right now in our country, the crime rate is high and there's a lot of finger pointing.
Spring forward, time moves ahead by 1 hour on Saturday night, and on Monday it's a bank holiday, a public holiday in the Turks and Caicos Islands as Commonwealth Day is marked. Magnetic Media is your news leader. Moving money from one site to the next, lots of cash transactions make you vulnerable? Need eyes on your investments no matter where you are? Are you looking for professional security escorts for your high net worth guests? Want to support Neighborhood Watch with skill patrols? Sounds like you need security solutions at Spence Security Services. Established in the Turks and Caicos since 1998. Get armored truck escort services from $150 and contact Spence Security for free consultation. Dependable, professional service you can trust. That's Spence Security. A police officer needed serious medical treatment following an alleged incident where two men are facing major charges, including kidnapping. 32-year-old Wilfredo Williams and 34-year-old Jonathan Hanfield are charged with kidnapping Ricardo Fulford, a member of the Royal TCI Police, on August 17th last year. The duo allegedly stole his car, his Rolex watch valued between $25,000 and $39,000, and beat the man so badly that his injuries were categorized as life-threatening, according to information from court correspondent Wilkie Arthur. No plea was required when the men appeared at the magistrate's court on Monday. They have been remanded and will next appear for a sufficiency hearing on April 10th. They are represented by senior counsel Ashwood Forbes. International Women's Day is dedicated to recognizing the contribution of women around the world on March 8th each year. And for 2024, the International Women's Day team wants people to use the hashtag #InspireInclusion to represent the theme of the same name. IWD says, when we inspire others to understand and value women's inclusion, we forge a better world. And when women themselves are inspired to be included, there's a sense of belonging, relevance, and empowerment. Tonight, Women in Sports will hold a special movie event featuring the color purple. Shades of Purple is the theme for this year's IWD. The screening of the Oprah Winfrey, Scott Sanders, Quincy Jones, and Steven Spielberg remake of the iconic film will take place at 7 p.m. at Cilantro's in North Caicos. Weather today and for the weekend: mostly sunny, highs in the lower 80s, lows in the mid-70s at night, and rain chance slim to none. Same for the holiday on Monday. Rain chance increases, however, on Monday night. That does it for the morning edition. Thank you for joining us. More top stories at noon.